your love reading for this time frame, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Virgo placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate. So please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop. But without further ado, let's get started on your reading. So first, I wanted to say thank you so much for your patience as I get these readings out. I did have a bit of a little natural disaster affect my office in which I work in, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do readings right away. So thank you for your patience. But let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to start first by getting some messages secret messages from the heart. And if you feel like I pick up your energy in these messages, I may be picking up your energy for this reading. So I do advise watching a different placement for another reading so that we can pick up the energy on the person you're inquiring about. Okay, so use your intuition. So first message out from your person is, nothing can break the bond of love between us. All of me loves all of you. And then we have, I want to offer you an exclusive committed relationship and I will do all I can to make us happy. Okay, then we have two more coming out. I'm so glad we found each other because my life has been so much better ever since. And normally I take 3 cards only, but 2 more came out, so I'll take it. You fill my life with hope for the future, and I'm proud to have you by my side. All right, so this person is very much in awe of you. This person wants to be with you. They love you. They want to be with you. That's as direct as it's coming through. Bottom of the deck is, everything will be all right. You'll see. We just need time and space apart to focus on our goals and dreams. Okay, so if you guys did take some time apart, maybe you guys were wanting to be single and independent for a little bit, it does feel like that did you both some justice here. Okay, because it feels that if you did take that space apart, this is now what's coming forward. I feel that the both of you could have maybe not been ready for a relationship, and now the both of you are, or maybe this person needed space. But what I feel with them saying we just need time and space apart, I feel like this benefited the both of you. Okay, so I do feel like this person is very direct with what they want to tell you here. They're very glad that you are in their life and they recognize that their life is so much better because of you, and because of that, they want to offer you an exclusive committed relationship because they understand that this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. You don't come by around someone like you very often. You are a rare find. You're a unique soul, and they know that if they don't tie you up, you know what I mean? Like if they don't put a ring on it, for example, they're going to lose out on a big chance here. And they're talking so much about life here, over here they said, you fill my life with hope for the oh my gosh, you fill my life with hope for the future, and I'm proud to have you by my side. So they're very what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like they admire you so much that they're really excited to show you off to the world. So that's your thing. This person will definitely sort of like parade you around, not in a bad way, not in an egotistical way, but just kind of like, yeah, I got Virgo, because I feel that you also have really high standards. You don't settle with just anyone. So for this person to be the person that you do decide to settle with, like to them, that's such a huge compliment. And they just feel so proud of that, to have you by your side. And yeah, so they have 2 messages here of my life. So I feel like this person's in deep contemplation about you in general, about what this connection can become. And they're very hopeful for the future. So really digging this energy so far. So let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper and pull from the Love Oracle. I will be putting your energy on the right and theirs on the left. However, feel free to reverse the energy if you feel that the energy is switched. All right, so we have Divine Masculine. That's definitely them, because I feel like they're very much showing you what kind of person they can be for you. It's like they're not just all talk. They are showing you what they're talking about. We have leaving, moving forward, leaving behind what doesn't serve you. I feel like that's them. Inner child, childhood wounds, healing the inner child, shadow work. That's also them. Twin flame, divine connection. That's them also. Nostalgia, past love, past memories, thinking about old times. I feel like that's you. Dreams, pay attention to your dreams. Your spirit guides are sending messages through your dreams. It's also you. Making plans, planning, moving forward. That's them. Retreat, get away, travel, new experiences. That's you. See, I do feel like you guys did spend some time apart. And I think that will only make this connection stronger. Soulmate, divine connection. That's beautiful. That's your energy. We have divine connection for the both of you twice. So that's very telling. We have finances, build your account, wealth, blessings. That's them. This is giving me like King of Pentacles energy even. So you could be dealing with someone who's like really financially well off, or they just are really good with their money. Like they know how to save. And then we have happiness, enjoyment, kindness. That's you. And last one is within a few weeks. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Clarity. See clearly. Get on the same page. Answers. Exactly. I feel like this connection feels so fluid, so effortless. You know, it's like that love where if you let someone go and they come back to you, then you'll know they're the one for you. That's kind of what it feels like. I feel like you're both very trusting in this connection, that if it's meant to be, it's going to be. You know, it's like you don't have to overwork yourself or prove yourself to this person to show you that you don't have to prove yourself to them to show them that you're the one. You know, you just like are naturally the bomb. You know, it's like you both are on the same page here, with clarity being at the back of at the bottom of the deck. And then we have right underneath that is safe, free to love, take action, leap of faith, safe. So I feel that both of you feel that this connection is safe, free to love. It's very embracing for the both of you, and that's what makes it so easy to be on the same page. And you guys have the same goals, the same vision for the future, and I think that's why they're so hopeful for the future, because they know you are the right person for them. You are the person that they want to grow old with, that they want to experience life with. You know, so I do feel like you guys may have had a conversation where you guys got on the same page, and even if you both agreed to spend that time apart, you both understood that it would either make you or break you. And I think what you guys found out is that it made this relationship. Okay, so with their energy, with divine masculine, leaving, inner child, twin flame, making plans, finances, I feel that they had to leave behind things that were no longer serving them. And if you notice, this airplane is going in your direction. Okay, so I feel like they've done all the soul searching that they needed to do in order to feel adequate enough to jump into a relationship with you, to offer you this exclusive, committed relationship. You know, they've done the work. And that's why they feel confident about moving towards you and offering you this relationship. And with inner child, healing the inner child, shadow work, they've been doing the shadow work. And this card has been very popular in these readings also, which I feel that as a collective, we're taking ownership of our wounds and healing the inner child and doing the shadow work as a collective. And it's been a very beautiful thing to witness, even in just these readings. I feel that a lot of people are just trying to become better versions of themselves, and this person is no different. Okay, especially with the divine masculine collective, I feel like they're taking ownership. You know, usually in like those divine masculine, divine feminine readings, usually the masculine's always wounded or stuck or feeling low about themselves. But I haven't really been feeling that from the divine masculine anymore. I feel like they're really getting their shit together, to put it nicely. You know what I mean? And I think they're starting to see that there's this beautiful divine connection in front of them with this twin flame energy here, and they're going to do what it takes to make it work, because they know that if they miss out on this opportunity, they'd be missing out on the biggest life experience that they could have been offered by the universe. And that's how we have making plans, planning, moving forward. This person is very action oriented. Like I'm saying, they're not just going to talk all these sweet nothings. They're going to put in the action behind to support what they're saying. Okay, because they came in strong with all these messages up here. But with making plans, I feel like they're going to back that action up, or back it up with action. Okay, so they're planning, they're going to make big moves towards you to prove to you that they're 100% serious. Okay, and then we have finances. I feel like this person is very much like a financial guru, just someone who's really good with finances in general, the stock market, whatever it is. But I also feel like this person's very big on manifestation. I feel like this person's really big on personal growth, self-development, and they also understand that if they want to have this wealth, they also have to have the right mindset for it. So with Build Your Account, I feel like they've also just been building themselves, and in turn, their finances were built as well. So I just feel like this person has a really good head on their shoulder. So very strong, like King of Pentacles energy that I'm feeling here. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, another earth sign at least, or just someone who has like earth in their chart. Okay, so your energy, we have nostalgia, dreams, retreat, soulmate, happiness within a few weeks. So I feel like you and this person may have a past life connection, or you could have, or you've known them for a long time. They could be a past love also. Let's say with that separation that you guys needed, maybe you guys took a long time apart and now you guys came back together. So that, I feel like this person gives you a lot of nostalgia, whether it's on the soul level, like a past life connection, or just you've known them for a long time, that you share this history with each other. So I feel like this person will always have a soft spot for you. There's always like a sweet spot that this person touches in your soul. And I feel like you are extremely intuitive, and you could be receiving a lot of prophetic dreams. You could be seeing a lot of premonitions about dreams about this person, and then you're seeing it happen in real life, and it could be kind of, weirding you out, yes, but also showing you that you have this clairvoyance, this gift. And I feel like you could have seen this person coming in a dream, and then they did show up in the physical. So definitely pay attention to your dreams right now, because they are telling you a lot of messages when it comes to this connection. Okay, and then with retreat, get away, travel, new experiences, I do feel like you also spent time away from this person. You could have gone traveling. You could have had your own like travel around the world experience. I feel like you really love the ocean and sunsets with these two imageries here. Okay, I know it could be a little bit blurry on my camera, so let me bring it up closer because they're very cute pictures. But yeah, I feel like you really love a good sunset ocean view. You could also like do yoga out on the beach as well. And I feel like you feel this strong soulmate connection with them just as much as they do. And it makes you really, really happy. And within a few weeks, I feel like this person could be offering you this connection, or this commitment within a few weeks. Something's going to change within a few weeks, whether that's something just in your own personal life, but I feel like it's within this connection. So that may be when this person offers you something, or if they haven't came back into your life yet, they may be coming back within a few weeks. Okay. But yeah, I feel that you both feel the same way for each other. Like, you're really happy when you're with this person. Like this person really does make you happy. And I feel like with the dreams here, with the way that she's sleeping, I feel like you're also able to be vulnerable around this person. You're also able to kind of bring your defenses down and not be so on guard. So very beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and move forward and get into the tarot. So I would be pulling a card for the energy of the union, and then I will be pulling a card for each oracle that I pulled here. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups coming out for the energy of the union, and it came out in the reverse, but just with the energy of this connection, the way that I'm feeling it, I will take it in the upright, but I will say what I'm feeling in regards to it coming out in the reverse. Okay, so for Divine Masculine, we have the Four of Pentacles. For leaving, we have the Queen of Cups. For inner child, the Page of Wands. For twin flame, Page of Swords. For making plans is the Four of Wands. For finances, we have the Knight of Cups. For your energy, we have the Knight of Swords for nostalgia. For dreams is the King of Swords. For retreat, the Nine of Swords. For soulmate, the Queen of Swords. Interesting, we have the King and the Queen of Swords on your energy. For happiness is the Eight of Pentacles. And for within a few weeks is the King of Pentacles. There it is. I was feeling the King of Pentacles very strongly. Bottom of the deck is a Nine of Pentacles. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you both really decided to put each other first. You know, kind of do your own thing, be single for a little bit, be independent, build your wealth, build your self-esteem, build your confidence. Just do whatever you needed to do on your own terms without having to check in on anyone. And I feel like that really served the both of you very, very greatly. So I feel like that's what you were both on the same page about. It's like you guys could have met at a certain point in your life when you were not ready for a relationship. And then you kind of both went your separate ways. And because of that, when you come back together, you're both in a much higher vibration, or at least you're just ready for a committed relationship. And I feel like the biggest thing for the both of you was to build your finances with this Nine of Pentacles. It was to kind of get your career in order, do what you got to do. Financially, career-wise, whatever that means for you, abundance, okay? I feel like that was the main reason. Like, you guys could have had to split because maybe one of you had to go back to school, one of you got a job in a different part of the world, you know, whatever that was. I feel like that's what you both agreed on, that it was the best time to kind of go your separate ways, but it served this connection well, like I keep saying. So with the Ace of Cups at the energy of the union, especially with it coming out in the reverse, I do feel like you both could be still healing from, you know, relationships that made you close your heart up. And I feel that if this person hasn't came into your life yet, or they haven't offered this commitment just yet, it's because that's still being healed. Okay, so I do feel like for a period of time, there was some resistance, right? There was a bit of a guard up on both ends with relationships, with love, with being vulnerable. And I feel like that's what's shifting. You guys are becoming more emotionally available. You guys could have both been emotionally unavailable when it wasn't the right time. And now that it is the right time, I feel like you're both becoming more emotionally receptive to this connection. And just in general, in your life, you're being more emotional, more vulnerable. Okay, so let's start with this person's energy. So we have the Four of Pentacles right above Divine Masculine. Yeah, I feel like this person does tend to hold back a lot. I feel like this person's pretty hyper independent. You know, they feel like they have to handle all their problems, like they don't have anyone to kind of lean on. But I think that's what they're learning in this connection, is that they can lean on you. They can reach out to others for support, even if it's emotional support, financial support. But I feel like they're learning to drop this guard down, where they were once very much holding their heart close to themselves. They're starting to kind of loosen the grip a little bit. And then we have the Queen of Cups with leaving, moving forward. Yeah, it's almost like I feel that they could have walked away from a certain person that made them feel that something was missing. And I feel for them, the biggest thing that was missing was that emotional sensitivity, that emotional safe space that they need in a relationship. And then we have the Page of Wands for inner child, Page of Swords for the twin flame, Four of Wands for making plans, and Knight of Cups for finances. I also feel that with the Knight of Cups and finances, they didn't want to come towards you or in any relationship for them, for the matter of fact, because they didn't feel like their finances were in check yet. Okay, and like I'm saying, I get like a really strong King of Pentacles energy from them, so it makes sense that for them, finance is a really big factor in their life, that if they don't feel financially adequate, they're not going to feel adequate in a relationship, period. Okay, because the Knight of Cups is going in the opposite direction of you, so it feels like the more they build themselves up, the more their account gets bigger, the more they're willing to go towards you. Okay, and then we have the Four of Wands for making plans. So I feel like this exclusive committed relationship that they want to offer you, for a lot of you, is marriage. Okay, or if, you know, regardless of gender, I just feel like marriage is on the table when it comes to you. Okay, so that's something that maybe they weren't thinking about before, but with you, it feels right. They also want to build a home with you. Like, they also have plans of moving in with you or living together, starting a family. Okay, and then with Page of Swords right above Twin Flame, I feel like this person can't get you out of your mind. They've been like obsessing over this divine partnership, and I feel like that's why they know they have to make a decision, because they've been kind of going back and forth on this, trying to think logically, but they're starting to understand that they just need to follow their heart. And that's also what I feel here with the Queen of Cups for leaving, moving forward. Like, this is when they were following their heart, because it feels like in the past they weren't necessarily doing that, and now they are. They're leaving behind what no longer serves them, and they're listening to their heart instead of holding themselves back from following their intuition or just what they feel they want to do. Okay. And then with Page of Wands for the inner child, I feel like what they're learning with that inner child, the childhood wounds, is how to communicate in a way that's effective for what they're trying to express. I feel like they could have had um, issues of voicing their opinions or just speaking up for themselves growing up, and I feel like they're still working on that communication. And it feels like with all the words that came out here, all the cards that came out, they are learning to be more talkative. So if you guys did take that time apart and then you come back together, you may notice that they're more talkative than they were in the past. Okay, so let's get into your energies. So for you, we've got the Knight of Swords for nostalgia, King of Swords for the dreams, Nine of Swords for retreat, Queen of Swords for soulmate, Eight of Pentacles for the happiness, and King of Pentacles for within a few weeks. So like I was saying, within a few weeks, I feel like you are going to hear from this person within a few weeks. And if you are already in speaking terms, I feel like that's when they're going to offer this commitment to you. Okay, but I feel like this is their energy coming through on your side, because it's like a message for you that they mean business. They're not just saying these things just to woo you or give you sweet nothings. This is someone you can rely on and depend on, and it's ultimately going to be your decision to say yes or no to them. Okay, and then with the Eight of Pentacles and happiness, this is a beautiful energy here, because I feel like you've been working on your happiness. You've been working on what it means to be confident within yourself and not need to rely on anyone for this happiness. This is a beautiful energy, because I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is the both of you getting on that same page of depending on oneself for happiness. So when this person does come into your life, when you're ready for this relationship, they're going to be the cherry on top of your life. They're not going to necessarily be someone you depend on for happiness. They're going to be that cherry on top, because you've already done the work to give yourself this happiness. And then with Queen of Swords for the soulmate connection and the King of Swords in the dreams, I feel like you've been trying to make logical sense of this connection, and you could have been hitting many walls. You know, it's like you're trying to scientifically explain, for example, the dreams that you're getting about them, and then it happens. I feel like with the King and Queen of Swords here, the both of you could be extremely logical. So tapping more into that emotional space could be foreign for you, but you guys are, you know, bringing those walls down. And you have so many swords on your side, so you could have strong air sign energy. So that would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like for the longest time with soulmate, it's like you were trying to push this connection away. You know, maybe you didn't want to get hurt again, because the Queen of Swords is someone who's been through a lot. So I feel that you almost didn't want to believe in this connection because you didn't want to get hurt. And again, with the dream state, with the King of Swords, it's like you weren't really allowing yourself to feel those emotions that you felt in your dreams, because you thought it was silly. You were trying to dismiss it as just dreams, but deep down inside, you know they mean something. And then with Nine of Swords for retreat, the reason you had to retreat away from this person is because there was a lot of fear and doubt within you. There was a lot of overthinking. And I feel like that's what you've been working on. And that's why you needed this time away, so that you could, you know, clear your mind, get to a more relaxed state, because it feels like you were very, very much living in a more stressful mindset, you know, the overthinking, the sleepless nights, you know, and just kind of letting your mind run a million miles. And I feel that with this retreat, you could have gone on a retreat, like a spiritual retreat, a yoga retreat, and I think that really helped you ease the mind. And I think you're just more aware of it now. You're more aware when you start overthinking and sort of self-sabotaging in your mind. And then for the Knight of Swords, we have the nostalgia. So I feel like, notice how the Knight of Swords is running to this direction. So at the end of the day, I feel like you are going to follow your heart as well. You are a logical person, though, mostly. I feel like dominantly you are logical. But there's going to be this like strong feeling in your heart and soul with this nostalgia that you want to go back to this person. Because like I was said, this person gives you really strong nostalgia, whether it's like on the soul level, right, with the past lives, or just in this lifetime, you've already shared history together. But there's just something about them that is going to make you run towards them. And it's going to be very decisive action. That this is you thinking logically. Although the feeling is going to be emotional, of course, I feel like you're going to decide that, well, if I feel this way, I must go to them. You know what I mean? It's like logical / emotional. But overall, it's a beautiful energy, Virgo. I feel that you both deserve each other. You've both definitely done the work to be in a relationship. So it's a beautiful ending here. And I hope that when this person does offer this relationship to you, that you are ready for it. Because it seems like they're very serious about it. They're not just, like I said, they're not just saying it just to say it. They really mean it. All right, Virgo, so that is what I have for you guys with the tarot. Let's go ahead and get your final message from the Lovers Oracle. Okay, we have 2 cards coming up. All right, so the first one is time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. See, that's kind of why I feel that time, and you guys both need time and space apart, right? So just go with the flow, Virgo. With whatever happens, moving forward, go with the flow. Try not to control the situation, surrender, and just let things happen naturally. And then we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Beautiful. And then bottom of the deck is embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. All right, Virgo, so that is what I have for you guys during this time. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell button so you'll receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading.